Hi guys, Spurs here, back with another video. Match reaction to a 1-0 win against Burnley. It was a tense, tight, nervous but important win that we got there in the end. You could tell from the nerves around the stadium and the passion at the end of the game how much that meant, especially to Antonio Conte, which means we've made it more of a reality now that we can achieve Champions League football, because we now hold fourth place to Arsenal playing tomorrow against Newcastle, because we're all Jordies tomorrow. We're discussing everything that happened in today's game because it's absolutely huge, remember. Without further ado, let's crack into today's video, and there's no better place to start with who guessed the predicted scoreline correctly. Nobody did guess the predicted scoreline correctly, but thank you for the few who played. It'd be appreciated if you can do it as well in the future. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? We all do. It doesn't cost anything, and it's fun, and I enjoy doing it, and I'm sure you guys too as well. I said 2-0, it was 1-0. And now discussing the game, it was a really nervy game, you can tell. Burnley was set up well, they defended well. The way they were set up was good. Defensively minded with their back three, which actually I'm going to say back five, because it was. Obviously, that goal we got was so important from Kane from the spot before half time, but that did cause some debate from Burnley, and I honestly can't understand how they're complaining, because in this modern game, whether it's right or wrong, it's given every game, and it's given every situation that it happens. It's been given all season. His arm was like that, up there in an unnatural position. I know you jump your arms up when you defend. I'm not saying anything like that, but I'm just saying you can't give it in the past and not give it now. So you've got to stick to the same rule. So it's a clear as day penalty for me. It's in the rule book. Whether it's right or wrong, it's clear because it's in the rule book. So I don't know how, to be honest with you, they got the guts to complain. That's something that they need to do at the end of the season, but it happens all the time. Burnley have had it for and against them this season, and so have us. So, you can't complain. It all balances out equally in the end. So you can't complain with that. And it was a good penalty, of course, from Kane, who hasn't missed for ages now. So that's good. But I believe it was also Pierre's 100th appearance today. And I've got a little reward for him as well. Because I'm going to give him my man of the match, because I was really impressed. I thought we struggled today, but I thought we controlled the possession well. First half in particular, I thought it was very, very good. But at the same time, man of the match could have gone to Burnley's keeper, Nick Pope, who was capable. He was showing miracles. He was pulling off miracles, miracle after miracle, save after save. To keep Burnley in the game. Obviously, I can understand Matt Jackson, the Burnley coaching staff, and Burnley's frustrations. But they've got to look out and go, look, it's given elsewhere. But I've noticed a change in performance in terms of the referee in the last couple of games, because I felt that against Leicester, Liverpool, Brighton, also Southampton at St Mary's earlier on in the season, that the officials were against us. So it's nice to get a little bit back, but in a fair way, if you know what I mean. I know people have been kicking off, but they're just being salty, personally. But that's a huge win. We now go 2 points above Arsenal, with Newcastle playing them tomorrow at St James's Park. That is huge, isn't it? It really, really is. We're all Magpies tomorrow, and I've said, if Newcastle can pull off a surprise victory against Arsenal, then I have to consider them being my second or third team as a thank you until they go and win their titles, because they've got Saudi Arabian owners now, billionaires. Yes, so even a point out of that is amazing. They're focusing on, so good luck for Newcastle, but focusing on today, it was nervy, you could see that. But by the way, I love contest passion. I absolutely love it. Final whistle, Sanchez moaning at him for being out of position. I thought we were really off of it today, but apparently, according to Conte, there's a bit of a stomach problem going around. We had the same problem, but that could be some of our struggles. But luckily, we've only got Norwich at the last game of the season. But you say that, but look what happened when we had Newcastle. We lost 5-1 when they were down. So you never know. But that was the tough game. Burnley fight for their lives. We got the job done in the end. I said it'd be difficult, said it'd be nervy. I knew Burnley would sit back regardless of them not having Sean Dyche. I knew it'd be tough, but we got the job done in the end. A massive 3 points, and it's been an excellent week. I wouldn't have, to be honest with you, although I hoped and expected I didn't expect to get 6 points. No, I didn't expect to get 7 points after the last 3 games, to be honest with you. So that's a miracle in itself, really. But now it looks like we're favourites to top 4, 2 points ahead. I know Arsenal got a game in hand, but we got Norwich last game of the season. But we need Brentford to beat Everton today, because if Everton win, and obviously results that go around them, so if Everton win, then Arsenal got it easy, because Arsenal play Everton last game of the season, and Everton are happy to play for. So we need Christian Eriksen and Brentford to help us out. I know it goes a long way down the line, but if you see what I'm saying, because if Brentford beat Everton, then Everton will be fighting for their lives the final game of the season against Arsenal, and we know how much that impacts us. So it's starting to feel more like a reality now. But who would have believed it going into that Arsenal game Thursday morning, all the way the build up, even after the Liverpool game, 4 points in between, but now we're 2 points ahead. It's just unbelievable, the turnaround, and just that Conte passion. I absolutely love it. I really, really do. Nice to see Kulu come on and did make the matchday squad, but I think it's one of the ones suffering with some stomach problems. You could see lots of players suffering wherever it was going down. So I hope that doesn't affect us. Luckily, the end of the season can come at a better time for us, to be honest, with that situation. And it's just incredible, I think, what Conte's building at the moment. The recent performance from the Brentford game up until now, so that Burnley win, they've all been good results, to be honest. Brentford away is a good draw, of course, so that's the 3-1 win, that's great. Liverpool draw, Arsenal win, and now Burnley win. They're all important games. However, I'll be watching Newcastle and Arsenal tomorrow, as I said, and be hoping, fingers crossed, for the Jordies. They give absolutely everything. Been excellent like they have done this since Eddie Howe's taken over. They've gone from there to there in the table, from there to there, doing very well. So yeah, I'm relying on Newcastle tomorrow. I'll be happy with the draw in that game, to be honest with you. But if you can go even better than that, then who knows? Let me know your man of the match in the comments below, and your reflection on... You can put your reflection on the performance, but I think you'll probably agree with me that it wasn't at our best, for sure. Very below par, very average. Just say average. But let me know what you thought of the penalty decision. So, penalty or no penalty? Let me know in the comments below. But for me, it's a clear penalty. And also let me know your man of the match. Thank you guys, and as always, come you Spurs. Remember this, because it's important. The best teams and the big teams always get the job done. They always get the job done in the end. That's important. And as always, come on you Spurs.